Hello, welcome back again. Yeah, I promise not to make more videos of the technical nature, but you should not trust me because I want to do a few more small experiments, and let me explain a little bit why. I think we have added quite a few features. I'm talking over an old video, by the way. Um, um, So the idea is that I want to do quite a few different things. The layovers with the subtitles and the Google Earth and showing pictures and stuff like that. But I'm not saying it's too much work already, but there is a danger that it becomes too much work. So what I wanted to do as a typical nerd is to make things easier for me so that I can still do it. So I've been working on making a video setup so that I can live do the Google Maps, and especially the making them bigger and smaller, which was a lot of work to do, but people like it, so it's good to do, and to bring in pictures and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you how it now looks, and I'm doing this live, and I will also show you a bit how I'm doing it quickly. But well, let me start with that. So let's open on top of this, hopefully it will work, a picture. Now you should see a picture in the screen. It's supposed. Oh, it's big if I press it. Sorry. So if I press it, it's big, and otherwise it becomes small. So I can also make it totally big, of course, like this. And yeah, this is basically a part of the setup now. And you see the box in the bottom with my finger. That's basically the box that I'm now pressing different buttons on to make the maps bigger, to move the maps in different locations, and to show you pictures. So we'll get back to the picture showing. Let me first go to the other one, which I think is more useful in this case. So we go to the map, and there we have our map, which is now turned on. And hopefully this will look fine. I think it's a little bit less smooth than I want it to be, but it's now of course big, and normally it would be in the corner like this. So yeah, it's now in the corner, and the nice thing about it that I have one button, actually the button I was showing on the picture. If I press it and hold it, it will become big, so I can talk about, okay, we are now waiting at this traffic light, and if I let it go, then it becomes small again. So it's a lot less work than if I have to do it in the editor. So while we are waiting here, let me also show you some pictures. So what I can do now is I go to a different program on my iPad, it's one of my inputs, and I can go to the other one again and show you a picture. And there is a picture. I can then zoom in. Because it's an iPad, that's one of the nice features. I can zoom in and zoom out. I can say, well, this is some pictures that I've been taking while riding on my bicycle. And for example, if I want to zoom in, I will show you, well, this is the which has the bicycle path on top. I can actually zoom in and zoom out, stuff like that. Zoom in, zoom out. And I actually think that's quite a sort of neat feature. The downside, especially when I'm showing pictures, is that it's not always full screen because of the aspect ratio, but it's just how I edit my pictures. But I do think this is quite a useful tool for us to have. And like I said, I don't have to do it during the editing anymore. I'm doing it live with one hand on my iPad and the other hand on the buttons I was just talking about. So I can, of course, make this turn this off again, and also make it smaller, so I can put it back in the corner if I want to, like hopefully like this. Yes. In this case, it doesn't make too much sense unless I zoom in, something like this. What I can also do is, which I don't think I'll ever use, is switch in my iPad. So I can, for example, press this button, and it will probably show me a screensaver because that's what my Apple TV is probably doing. It's doing nothing, it's in sleep. So let me press a button. That's already one part of the demo going wrong. So I'm pressing a button, and then most likely it won't be in the screensaver, but on the home screen or something. It's waking up, so waking up hopefully. There it is, you can see it's the home screen of my iPad, so sorry, of my Apple TV. So in concept I could show you, for example, a YouTube video or something else that I have on there. I programmed this because I had one button left, so I figured, well, let's use it like that. But the most important one, of course, is one we are going to now, which is the map. So let me put the map in a normal mode, and there it is on the top. Of course, now because I don't have to edit it after the fact, I can be much more precise in what we are doing. So, for example, I can now say we are going on this, following these cyclists, and I can make them a little bit bigger where they are cycling, and then zoom out again. Or if I think the location is wrong of the video, I can actually move it around. I can sort of move it in all the different areas of the screen. Or I can make it big and it stays big. So I don't have to push the button, or I can make it small again and then it goes to the corner. Yeah, that's kind of it. Hopefully this sort of works. I didn't put all the other technical things in here, so not the subtitles, because like I said, this is an old video and we are riding on this road near the Leidse Rijn, which is the water we are looking at. I will talk a little bit longer simply because I want to have a little bit more video. So let me, just for the fun of it, show you some more pictures. So I go to this one and now press this button, and there we see the iPad again. And let me zoom out and I can go and talk about all these nice bicycle paths in Utrecht. I think when I was showing this in another video, I was actually talking about that she felt so comfortable in the middle of the road that she was, there can be cars there, but she was sort of walking there because she figured the bicycle path was a more dangerous place to walk around. It was a sunny day, and this is the mill that we visited quite often. You can sort of see how this is a very useful tool. These are the bicycles, the Cargo bicycles we talked about a few days ago. You can see, of course, I cannot unlimited zoom in because then my picture was not good enough. Soon it will be as nice weather as this again. But you can see how this hopefully can work, and we can even put it small in the bottom and keep it there. Doesn't make any sense, but it's possible. Let's go back to the map. And there it goes. And it should still be in sync, hopefully. Of course, the audio track, I have to remove the original audio track, which also, well, I can put the sound below it. So I'll publish this online just to see what you think, if you think this makes sense. And also I want to see how the encoding now looks on YouTube. I do think that the screen of the overlay is not totally smooth yet. And you by now probably figured out that I'm a perfectionist. Not in the end result, because the video are quite clumsy and I don't prepare what I'm going to say. It's just me sort of hanging out, mostly on a Sunday or Saturday afternoon, and having my cup of coffee and pressing buttons and showing you stuff. And I just showed you a picture of some of the setup. There's actually 3 screens around me and then the push thingy. So I can, on the Sunday, just sit here, drink my coffee and rewatch the video I made, or basically rewatch the video that I made while doing the cycling, and press buttons to talk about it with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this small video. Let me know in the comments if you think this makes sense. If you are also making these videos and you want to talk about how to do some of this stuff, I'm thinking I already set it up, so you can ask in the comments if you want to. I've made a Facebook group around these types of videos, maybe for people just watching, but especially also for people making these videos, and I'm going to invite people to there. Not because I really want to start a new Facebook group, but I feel the need to be able to talk to some of the other content makers. There's quite a few in the Netherlands, and maybe we can sort of group each other and link to each other, but also talk to each other about how we solve some of the technical problems. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hopefully this has worked. Let me go one more time to the big view. Big, small, big,